What's going on, guys? I'm back with another one. And I just watched a movie called Old, starring Alex Wolff, Thomasin McKenzie, and Vicky Creeps. First of all, I want to talk about my somewhat flaky history with M. Night Shyamalan movies. And what I mean by flaky is I'm well aware of what he's known for. All right, he's the twist man. He's the twist king. Everybody's waiting for the twist with this guy. But I was only really invested in the Unbreakable timeline. Alright. Then there was Split, which, before I get into Old, this is by far the best one he's done. Alright. We'll see if that's going to keep its title. And then there was Glass, which could have been better. Could have been better. And it still could be good or mean something if they elaborate on this timeline. Alright. Other than that, other movies that I've seen that were not connected to that were The Sixth Sense. Alright. And I don't even think that I've seen that movie all the way through yet. What I mean is I haven't seen the beginning. The complete beginning of the movie. I always catch it middle or towards the end, whatever, and I know that twist. I know that twist very well. I know that twist very well, okay? Then there was The Village, which happened so long ago in my mind. I keep forgetting that it's a Shyamalan creation. Alright, but I saw the whole movie with that. I saw the entire movie that time. Any other movie that he's put out, I haven't really had a chance to see, to be honest with you. But, of course, because people cannot keep their mouth shut, I still know the twist to almost a majority of the films he's put out. People just cannot shut up when a twist from him is revealed. They cannot, they just can't keep to themselves. Okay? But I will, in time, catch up with all of his films. Alright, I promise this. So, my question is, even after I catch up with all of these movies, will Old be the best one he's put out yet? We're going to find out half of that right now because I haven't seen all the movies, right? Let's go. Old, for those who don't know, for those who are not aware, you know what? I can see it if you're not aware, if you see the trailer and you're just so weirded out by it that you never get through the whole trailer. You just cut it off or you skip to something else or whatever. And so you don't even know the title of the movie yet. Right? That's the only way that you're not aware about this. Or you're not fully aware. Alright? Other than that, cut it out. Cut it out. Old. It's pretty much about a married couple named Guy and Priska. It's the weirdest names, I swear. And they're on the verge, or the verge of divorce. Right? And it's something that they don't want to really discuss with their kids at the moment or whatnot. So they're trying to have a little vacation to kind of give a good closure of their relationship. All right? So they take this vacation to this resort. And when they reach this resort, the resort introduces them to a little island on its own, across from the resort, secluded. And they get to this island, and other couples start to show up. There was already a couple there, mind you. It's kind of weird, right? All these people, sooner or later, find out that this island has the ability to fast forward time so fast It turns years into hours. Okay, that's how fast it fast forward. And they find out the hard way that this is the power of this island. And that's the premise of the movie. Positives. This movie is incredibly intense. It is so intense. It's crazy. This will have your heart. It had my heart racing. It really had my heart racing through the entire movie. Okay, if you watch the whole trailer like I did, okay, I watched the entire trailer every time it comes on. Love it. That is not hype. That trailer is not hype. That is not something they took the best parts and just threw it on the trailer, and then when you get to it, you're not going to see. No. All that happens and more. Especially when they enter the island, okay? The beginning with the resort, that's kind of like that's the only calm down time you're going to get through the entire movie, all right? When they're sailing into the resort and they're trying just, figuring things out and looking around and seeing what's going on. It's a build up to what's about to happen. Because once they get to that island, you won't have a time to rest as a viewer. You're going to be begging them, please show me the twist. I have to know. But they are going to torture you. This movie is going to torture you in a good way until it decides that it's over and it's time for it to show that twist. All right, explain everything. So it's good at that. It's good at that. A second positive, of course, the time skip. I haven't seen any other movie illustrate how a time skip should be done. This gradual. It is a time skip this fast and steady should be done, and how it shows the transformation of each character and how they're supposed to age, and have the details in their face, and somewhat, not since probably Benjamin Button, but honestly, I've never seen that movie. I know the plot and I know the storyline of it. I know what's supposed to happen. All right, it's a reverse aging process. And they said it was really good. But since I have not seen that movie, this is what I have to go off of as being the best example of a time skip. This fast. Let's just say that the kids are definitely noticeable with the aging. All right, of course. And the grown-ups, they age too. But since they're already the age that they are, their aging process seems to be a little slower. But you can still see the detail, the wrinkles, the breakdown of their, things that are going on with what happens to you when you age, maturity levels. All this is all depicted very well within this film. I have to give it that. Okay, it's things that are going to make you feel uncomfortable that happen, but it's something that would happen if this actually existed. And they don't miss anything. They don't miss any detail with this. All right, just be honest with you. My third positive about this movie, of course, has the twist. The ever so waited on the twist. There's no in front of twist. It definitely has it. And I'll say this about the twist because I can't give the twist away. Duh. But I can say this. This twist makes so much sense. Given the island that they're on. Given that an island like that actually exists where it can speed up time like this, then it would only make sense that the twist would take place. And it's a very intelligent twist. I have to keep saying that. The way it was done is like, I figured something, but okay, it's confirmed now. It's confirmed. I didn't think that. That's amazing. That would be awesome if. It makes you think. It makes you like, what if? What if that actually could happen? What if this was this and that was that? What? Wow. I can't. That's all I can really state with that. Okay, is that the twist works. Once again, he's done it. He's done it. He's done it with the twist, man. And so now I'm going to get into my negatives. And there's not a lot of negatives. Okay, I'm just stating this. My first negative. There's a character named Charles. He's very judgmental. He's smart because he's somewhat of I think he's a surgeon or something of the matter. He's a surgeon or something. Doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything. He's very big. He's a bigotrist. Am I saying the word right? Okay. He's a little racist. He's that kind of. He's that guy. He's that guy. And his interaction with another character, one of the couples that were already on the island, is a black guy. It's an interaction between him and the black guy that, of course, it goes the way you think it's gonna go. Not to the extreme, but it's just he just really doesn't trust the color. You know that's what it is. I wonder if the black guy was not a black person. Would that have been written a certain way? Or what did they do it on purpose? They might have did it on purpose, I'm not sure. But they're just trying to show you what kind of guy he is. And it really, I hated every time he spoke. I hated it. And I was like turned off from the movie a little bit with his character. It's not something I can call a great trick. Okay? He's not a great trick. Okay? He's really just there to be one of the antagonists in the movie. Just to get on your nerves and push your buttons. Alright? And you could tell as everybody ages, he starts to take his effect from the aging process. Anyway, I'm not going to say how. You can kind of guess, but I'm not going to say how it affects him. But it doesn't help any. Let's just put it like that. It does not help his already dormant personality that he has. That just ready to come out of the cracks. Just ready to be alive and be who he really is. Okay? And it's going to make you beg, please make something happen to Charles. I'm tired of Charles. I never wish this on anybody, but make this happen to Charles. Okay? Fast. I'm getting tired of Charles. Alright? My second negative with this. And this comes very natural. It seems that it does with the actor Alex Wolff. He plays Trent, a 6-year-old who's steadily growing and still with the mind of a 6-year-old. I understand. He still has the mind of a 6-year-old. Okay? But Alex Wolff is doing that thing again that he did in Hereditary, where he just, as old as he is, and I understand in this one it makes a little more sense, but he's really good at being a whiny, crying brat. He just cried. He cried for about everything. He cried about stuff not even the daughter was crying about. He cried about it. The daughter was staying solid. Completely solid person. And yes, her character was not originally 6 years old, but there are 6-year-olds that don't cry that much. Jesus. He really did a good job of being annoying. I don't like whiny kids in movies. I don't like whiny, spoiled, bratty kids who all they do is cry. They don't bring anything to the table but cry, complain, whine. He did a very good job with that. He's the king of this. I can see this now. Alex Wolff is the king of the crying man baby. He is the crying man baby. Alright, and that's what he portrayed in this movie. So it pretty much seems like I have two characters that kind of rub me the wrong way with this movie. But man, other than that, I'm giving this movie a hell yes. You see how hard it was a struggle to find a negative about this? This movie did what it was sought out to do. Alright, from the trailer. From the trailer, you get what you get. You get what you expect. And that was not, there was no shortage of the suspense. Yes, that's the word I probably was looking for. Suspense and intensity. All right, with this movie. It just, and I'm going to let you know a little information on this. This movie was adapted from a graphic novel, all right, which is pretty much a comic book. And M. Night just pretty much, made it his thing as a film. Right? He did a very good job. He did a very good job by doing that. All right. This movie was so good. You won't be disappointed. I'm saying it here now. Okay? Anything you've heard about it? No. I've heard reviews where they were saying it was good and it was not bad and it was not good. They just can't give this man his props. All right? You deserve it, Night Shyamalan. Share this, like it. If you haven't subscribed, you better subscribe.